give us the high level overview. All of your sales come through your website, which shop owners listening to this are going to be like, I want that. And we'll talk about that. But give us an overview. When did you start? You are a developer and engineer. So give it to us.
Yeah. So basically I was on Facebook. This is probably in like 2017. And I like cars a lot. So I was in all of these car groups for specific cars, like a Corvette car group or a Mustang car group. And I started noticing these links to a website, Teespring, which I'm sure you guys know of and heard of. But I was like, oh, print on demand. So I'm a very artsy person too. So I love graphic design. And these people are basically just creating these very generic car t-shirts and then posting them in these Facebook groups with like 80,000 people in it. And I knew they were making money off of it. I'm like, well, I want to do this. So I started making some designs and threw up it on Teespring store, and I made like $2,500 in a month just selling these random shirts to people in Facebook car groups. And
were you using Facebook ads, or were you just using Facebook groups here? Just groups? Just
literally posting in groups and getting banned from a lot of them because you're not supposed to sell stuff. But it worked out. And then from that, I knew that car people really, really liked flex fit hats. And I'm like, well, I want to sell hats. And then that's where my search started to find a website that did that, and I didn't find anything. So that was kind of my clue to hey, there might be something here to where, if I could figure out how to get the hats and sell them to these people. And that's where basically I started the development on the website. So when we first started, it was just print on demand. So if I was basically the only designer on there using it. But it was my designs on the site where we would, create it and ship it to the person that bought it.
Still car designs or anything custom?
Yeah, anything really. Because I was just targeting car people because that's all I knew at that time. But I started to realize because we started to actually get some people signing up and uploading their artwork too. So we started getting some bagger teams like cornhole that started gaining popularity. So we got we'd keep getting these little niches of people that would come on board and that were outside of cars. And then they were selling some hats, but it wasn't anything crazy because a lot of people can't do the behind the scenes work of marketing themselves. They think they're just going to put it on the site and we're going to have eyeballs on their products when we didn't have any organic traffic. It was all either we had organic traffic, but it wasn't people were coming to our site to buy hats. They were coming to our site because they saw a link on a Facebook car group to buy the hat, right?
Wow. So your clients were, in that case, you enabled your clients to be your marketers, basically, right?
Yeah. And that's the brilliant thing behind Teespring is the people that understand how to use it, they are making Teespring so much money because they're doing all of the marketing and the advertising for them. And it's a great business model. It's just a lot easier to sell 100 hats to one person than 100 hats to 100 people.
So Rob, you're not necessarily print on demand, but you're still
no,
it's so
not
print
anymore.
on demand is like a Printful kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And did you start as print on demand?
Yeah. So that's how we started, and
gotcha.
We did that for about a year. And at the very beginning, I was outsourcing all the embroidery work to a friend's mom that had 2 6-head Happy machines. And I'd just send her a big Excel sheet with all the orders on it and said, this is the batch for this week. And I'd go pick them up and I'd take them home. I'd package them and I'd ship them. And then I got the crazy idea, what if I buy my own single head machine and started doing it myself? And then that's when the can of worms really opened up.
What'd you buy?
Then I'm like, well, I bought a Happy single head. And sat in my basement till about 3 a.m, stitching hats every night. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have never gotten to the actual production side of it and not outsourced that whole time and just stayed a website.
Stop. Say that one more time.
Yeah.
Which one? If I was smart, I would stay out of the production side. Yeah. It'd be so much easier had I just stayed the high-level website guy sending orders to embroidery shops than me trying to do the whole production side. But looking back in what I have now, I don't regret it. But it's been so much work. It's crazy.
Wow. So you are a technology company.
Yeah.
Right? You
Definitely.
are rooted in technology. You've decentralized sales so that you don't have person-to-person contact, and you've built a platform to reduce the friction in ordering hats. So
exactly.
there are very few shops that I have met personally that have successfully done that, completely decentralized the ordering process. Bruce, you've been to a lot of shops around the country.
Going from software engineer to shop owner too is a pretty unique path. Like, where were you a programmer at?
I've done a lot. Like I've done stuff for the Department of Defense. I've worked at a small mom and pop software shop, but most recently I was working at one of the biggest mail order pharmacies in the country. So I was on the pharmacy automation team. So I have some good experience with, shipping hundreds of thousands of medications a day. So that was some pretty awesome experience that I can basically take and directly, apply the same principles to, a custom hat shop.
So if you can drop ship drugs, you can drop ship hats.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can we clip that?